not sure how much space I've got on this thing, but this afternoon you get to look at the ugly mug for a change. Drove in this morning, it was so dark you couldn't see anything in here, so I recorded voice into my dash cam. Oh boy, another ambulance. I get kind of freaked out when I see an ambulance in this neck of the woods. I'm in Rosa Parks Clarksville Highway intersection. Tennessee State University is right there, and on the other side of that is my office. Why is that a big deal? Because last week a guy got killed right there in that college, out there playing dice in the corridor in the courtyard. Got into an argument over the dice, and two kids wound up shooting another one, and then they run off. And they're still trying to get the people to bring in the footage of it. Had a big joke. The first time in my life, fix that. First time in my life I have ever had ketchup with just a little bit of barbecue seasoning in it, called barbecue sauce. And I'm not kidding. It was actually runny ketchup with just a little bit of barbecue seasoning in it. Great big bottle of it too. About a 1-quart jar or squeeze bottle. Yeah. I slopped it all. Oh man, here comes the fire department and an ambulance. Alright, I did my part. I stopped. Maybe that wasn't barbecue I smelled. Oops. Hope everybody's alright. I didn't see anything burning, but I sure smelled it when I turned that corner. I mean, I've tasted some weak barbecue sauce before. It's usually just like regular barbecue sauce, only a little more runny or watered down tasting. Yeah, now I smell tar burning. Whew, that stinks. But I've never actually had ketchup with a little bit of, I mean, you can buy the powdered barbecue flavor. It's kind of like the same stuff they put on your barbecue potato chips. And that's the first time I've actually ever had that flavoring sprinkled in ketchup and called barbecue sauce. That just, it still hurts my head. I went up there and I got my, of course I wasn't going for the pulled pork, I was going for they had, you could get like one side of a breast of chicken, which was a fairly decent size piece of chicken, because even as fat as I am, it was enough to keep my appetite curved. But they had coleslaw and green beans, and dude's sitting there uncovering this stuff, going, here, get you some of this, here, get you some of that. Like, nope, not interested. Well, why not? Because I don't like coleslaw. There's only one person's coleslaw I've ever had that I liked well enough to eat it very much at all. And I didn't even like it all that much. And that was my mom's, because she puts pineapple in it. And you think that's gross, or it might sound weird, but it actually tastes pretty doggone good. It's kind of like people that don't like the pineapple pizza, the Hawaiian pizza. I love Hawaiian pizza too. I won't go out and purposely buy it, but if somebody's got some and they're offering it, heck yeah, I'm all for it. God, I really hate this piece of junk mirror. Chinese piece of crap. No wonder it was only $35. Sitting here riding down the road 70 miles an hour, and the lens just flops out, back around, out facing the side of the wall. I just adjusted it when I got ready to take off from work. Wind ain't blowing that hard. It ain't blowing at all. Might be a little breeze blowing this water. That's about it. If that thing can't take any more than that, I'm going to take it off and put one from a junkyard on there. That's ridiculous. Just sitting there fluttering in the breeze right now. Vlogging here pretty quick, provided that things don't fall apart and I don't lose my job. I'll try and find a different camera. Now, it's probably not going to be like the top end camera, but I gave up my 330 HS to my wife because she wanted one that she could either do video or do pictures with and not have the big old bulky DSLR thing to carry around. I'm not into carrying around the big old bulky DSLR thing. So pretty shortly I'm going to be doing some shopping. Now there's some cameras that I'm really interested in already that there's no way in heck I can afford. But one of them is the Sony, I think it's a FDR, it's either FDR or HDR AX33. It's a 4K camcorder. It's quite a bit more bulky than the one that I'm using right now, the CX220, but it's 4K. It's also got the night vision. It's got a little hot shoe on the top. It's got a little cover for it, still stereo microphones, and it's got a little, I don't know what you'd call it exactly. It's the steady shot on that camera is different than most any other camcorder out right now, because the lens actually floats around inside the front of the camera. So if you're running and it is jolting a lot as you're running, the lens just kind of floats and soaks up some of the jolt from the running. So you can kind of still tell you're moving quickly, but it doesn't bounce the shot around as much. And that one's got external microphone inputs. And unlike some of the Canons, it does not hit the autofocus deal where it's zooming in and out all the time. For Pug and several other people claim that their camera is Sonying when it does that autofocus hunting, and that's not the case. Canon does it worse than any of them. The other camera that I'd like to get is another Sony RX100 M3. I thought about wanting to get the M4 because it actually does 4K, but it only does 4K for 5 minutes, and then it gets hot and shuts down. Now, please don't tell me somebody's wrecked up here. Dang it. And this is usually where they do wreck. Going up this ridge. Somebody goes flying up the ridge in the extra lanes and they lose control and slam off the side of the road or slam into somebody else and create a big old mess. And I'm way past being able to turn around and try going the back way home. Anyway, the battery's about to die because I didn't put this thing on charge today at the office. But I'll be putting up some more video here shortly. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you'll see a lot more of me here pretty soon. And I'll try not to make them all little vlogs like this, because I know people get tired of the same old thing over and over again, and I don't like doing the same old thing over and over again. So we've all got issues with that, I guess. But I will talk to you soon. You guys have a nice day, and thanks for watching. It's on the other side of the road. What are you idiots? Oh my God, really? The whole interstate on the other side of the road is shut down. Look at that. Nothing coming. Now let's see why. Of course, it looks like they've got every law enforcement vehicle in the country out there. lunged and wanted to take off on me. Oh, FedEx truck bit it. It's awful wobbly. Oh, dang. Where's the rest of it? Holy cow. That driver died. Gotta get home and listen to the news and find out why. Wow. All it was the looky-loos that messed it up for everybody. If I can find the story or a link to what happened, I'll post it at the end of this video.